Hello, hi everybody, welcome to the ES platform. I'm Elaine Sammy, hence ES, and this is my first video. I am very excited to be here. Joining YouTube is something that I've been wanting to pursue for a little while now, but I do suffer from procrastination. That is confession number one. I'm very proactive in my work life and in my professional life, but when it comes to certain other things, I do tend to procrastinate. So this is definitely a long time coming, a couple of years in the making, and with quarantine, work has slowed down a lot, my schedule has freed up, and I am now able to actually pursue this. So first of all, happy first Monday in May to everybody, to all of you. Also known as the Met Gala Monday. This is a very special day in the fashion calendar, and I will come back to this again very shortly. But let me sort of just mention what this channel is and what it will be. So professionally, I am a freelance stylist assistant, and I just thought it appropriate that this channel be everything fashion. I would like to share with you guys, give you some insight, my experiences in the industry, share sort of where I shop. I'll do some hauls, we'll do some product reviews, and just have a platform for us to kind of enjoy something that means the world to me, which is fashion and shopping and all that good stuff. So I'm very excited for us to be here. If you guys have any questions, inquiries at all about anything, obviously feel free to comment and I will try my hardest to answer them. I would like to say that if it's outside of the fashion spectrum, I cannot guarantee that I'll have an answer for you because I don't know, but I will obviously try my absolute hardest. So yeah, back to Met Gala Monday. For those of you that don't really know much about it and would like to know much about it, I would highly recommend watching the documentary The First Monday in May. It's really insightful and gives you just a whole lot of knowledge as to, you know, what the Met Gala is, where it started, why it started, what it does, and so on and so forth. So the Met Gala is actually officially known as the Costume Institute Gala, and it marks the opening of the Costume Institute's annual fashion exhibit. It's obviously held in New York, Manhattan, New York, and it's just an incredible day, you know. So last year I was super blessed and excited to work my first Met Gala. It was you know, an incredible experience. So I worked with somebody that I previously worked for, and we had 2 clients to style for the Met. So first of all, this day is such an incredible day and such a well-renowned day that everybody knows about it. You know, if you are in the fashion industry, it's very likely that you have some connection to the Met Gala. Even if you're not in the fashion industry and you're in New York, you just know on this day there's a certain buzz, a certain ambiance, a certain, you know, the lead up to the day. There's so much happening that you know it's Met Gala Monday, whether or not you want to know it, to be honest. It's a pretty great day. What I will start off by saying is that to be able to work the Met was a very big deal for me, and I wanted to do so any means necessary, which meant that I actually endured a few costs, out-of-pocket costs, to do this, to be able to work this day. Now, when you're in the fashion industry, the beginning involves a lot of out-of-pocket expenses, whether it be interning, sometimes it'll be assisting without pay, sometimes it'll be assisting with low pay, sometimes it'll be getting paid for assisting but not having your expenses covered, for example flights, hotels, travel, whatever. But for certain things it's just worth making a sacrifice, and for me, I honestly believe the Met Gala is one of them. So I think of it as an investment in self. To me, it's very similar to going to university or doing an apprenticeship in whatever sort of industry you're interested in. It's that same level of investment in self. So I do believe it's worthwhile, in moderation of course, but we'll come back to that another day. So yeah, so it was an incredible day. As I said, we had 2 clients, and basically in the morning I joined the rest of the team and we got our dressing room, which is just a massive hotel suite, ready, all the racks and everything sort of as you would for a normal fitting. Get the racks ready, get the rails ready, everything sort of pressed and prepped and nicely merchandised. And then there was a few things that we needed to purchase and acquire to complete the looks, which meant that I spent most of my day traveling between Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, Barney's and Saks Fifth, just trying to acquire the last minute purchases to get the looks completed and to pull the look together. It was a scorching hot day in New York and I was literally sweating, running around, jumping in and out of taxis and going back and forth between the hotels and the stores. It was manic, but it was honestly such an incredible day and such an incredible opportunity that I would do it all over again every day if I could, hands down. So red carpet starts at 7 o'clock, which means that most people's glam starts at around 3 or 4 o'clock. Although you don't really want to be on the carpet at 7 o'clock on the dot, you don't really want to be the first unless you're presenting. You do want to be ready for that time. Because by the time you sort of, especially for people who have sort of massive gowns, by the time you get into a vehicle, by the time the vehicle gets through the traffic and you actually get there, you know, all of these things take time, so you do want to be ready for 7 o'clock. And our clients were ready to go. They got on the carpet, smashed the carpet, and it was an incredible experience. The hotel we were actually based in for dressing was one of the main hotels that most celebrities tend to stay at for the Met. So it was actually interesting because the hallways were, you know, full of celebrities, full of people. So it was sort of like a backstage access thing, and you could just see so many celebrities going out, leaving the hotel. There was a red carpet sort of leading out of our hotel, and yeah, it was a really cool experience and something that I treasure. And you know, I knew that in my career I would work the Met. I just didn't expect it to have been last year, so I'm very grateful for that, and I look forward to working many more, of course. I was hoping to work the Met this year, but unfortunately because of Corona it has been postponed until further notice. Not too sure when that will be. It sort of throws off the whole first Monday in May thing out of the window completely, and I'm not too sure if that's something that they are, you know, thinking about. But you know, we're in unprecedented times, and you know, this is just something that's happened and we just have to adjust, and you know, the fashion world is included in that adjustment. So it won't be in the first Monday in May because that's today, but whenever it does happen I would love to be there. I'm not sure if I will be. Obviously it depends on schedules, itineraries and so many other things. Who I actually end up working for, not too sure, but I would love to definitely be there. So I'm going to wrap up this video really quickly, but before I do that I would like to leave you guys with my ES best dressed list. I have 6 people on this list. 6 just happens to be my lucky number. It's not for any other particular reason, it just is. So I tend to do things in 6s. This is in no particular order. Number 1 is no better dressed than number 6 in my eyes. This is just my top 6. So on that list we have Dua Lipa in Versace, and she was styled by Lorenzo Posocco. And we also have Zendaya, who was dressed in Tommy Hilfiger and was styled by the one and only Law Roach. Number 3, I have to put Cardi B on that list. She looked incredible in Thom Browne and was dressed by the legend that is Colin Carter. We also have Celine Dion on that list, dressed in Oscar de la Renta and styled by Sydney Lopez. We also have Janelle Monáe on the list. She was wearing one of my favorite designers, Kristen Siriano, and she was dressed by Alexander Mandelkorn. The only male to make it onto this list is Jared Leto. He was dressed in this Gucci ensemble. He's usually styled by Michaela Erlanger, but I'm not too sure if this was just like a Gucci collaboration or she actually styled the look, but I thought he looked incredible. That whole ensemble's perfect. Of course the sort of carrying his own head was straight off the runway, but I thought he looked amazing. So yeah, that is my list, and this is it for this video. I am so glad to be starting this journey. If you guys have a best dressed or any best dressed that you would like to share with me, please comment down below. I would love to know who was your best dressed for last year's Met. And And that is all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. I would love to pursue this journey, this YouTube journey with you guys, and I will see you next time.